I remembered when I was a teenager, we had this German Shepherd, black German Shepherd, big. Though, makita mo to sa gabi, mambagito ng baga. Black from Germany, grabe tako nga ido. Called him Batman. We rescued him from this house of a German and a Filipino. Nalipat, ginbilin nila ido nila, they went back to Germany. Wala naging pakaon mayo, so that dog was tied to a post. Rain and sun, and they were just throwing food at this German Shepherd. And when we went to their house to buy other items from their house because they were flying back to Germany, so we went to their house to buy a bed and other stuff. But then we saw that dog tied to a post, and he was always angry, growling at everybody. He was so skinny, so gaunt. His ribs were showing, and he barely had any fur on him. And my father was like, I feel bad for him. Let's take him. How much is this dog? And then the owner said, oh, you want him? You can take him. But be careful, he's wild. As they approached him, he was, oh, you're going nuts. And so what we did was we took the dog, put him took him to the vet, gave him the injections, fed him well, rubbed ointment. I remembered many hours rubbing ointment all over his body because it was a big dog. And then finally he was healthy, his fur was back, he was strong. I would walk him around Grand Plains zona. Samtang kalakad kami sa Grand Plains sa mga ito, gapalak. Siya labot. He was walking simply, he was so confident in who he was. But you know what? He had a weakness. Every time you tried to show love for him, every time I went down to try to hug him or pet him, he would go. He doesn't know how to respond to love because all he ever understood was abuse. Every time you showed love for him, he ran away. He was angry. He didn't want to be loved. This was Gomer. God was showing grace. She did not understand. This is many of the people. God is showing grace. They do not want the message. They want to go back to the hardship of religion instead of embracing the reckless, unstoppable love of God, who will tell you, I love you, flaws and all. I will be with you always. Woo!